Hi, my name is Rachel Maina. I'm a clinical psychologist by profession, and today I'm going to take you through a session on how to take good care of yourself. And hopefully, by the end of this, you'll have. I didn't know how to do it. You'll know it, and if you knew, you'll have some additional tips on how exactly to go about it. So, our lesson for today, we are going to cover some common psychological manifestations of stress and what are the self-care, how you can take good care of yourself, and also how you can assess and know whether you are okay or not. So some common psychological manifestations of stress or distress. The most common one is chronic fatigue as well as sleep deprivation. With fatigue, you may find it pretty hard to relax. You can sleep in the morning when you wake up, you are still tired and fatigued. And also sleep deprivation is where you probably have very short hours of sleep, or you're finding it hard to wake up, whereby you are sleeping for too long. The normal sleep wake pattern should have at least 6 hours of sleep. So if you're sleeping for like 2 or 3 and yet you have probably the whole night to sleep, then probably you're having a hard time, or you're manifesting some psychological distress. Changing eating habits as well, either eating too much or too little, anxiety and fear, you're panicking, you're having startle responses, and also forgetfulness, immunity suppression, where you're starting to have headaches, body aches, that can be a problem, and also negative or self-defeating thoughts, and that's what we're going to dwell here on as we try to self-assess ourselves. So when it comes to negative thinking patterns, it's important to pay attention to your thoughts, your feelings, your behavior. Some people may find it easier to realize what they are doing, and then I try to figure out how they are feeling and what are the thoughts that are going on behind those feelings or behind that behavior. So um, it's important to understand yourself as you self-assess. It's important to understand why you are doing the things that you're doing. So you may find yourself probably avoiding family, avoiding friends, and certain work duties because you think that you can't protect your loved ones. You think that you can contract the disease if you're working within a pandemic region, and probably die and leave your loved ones without anyone take good care of them. And these thoughts can have you having certain feelings of powerlessness, that you don't have any control. Another example is probably when you find yourself, or people say that what's up with you, you are easily angered, you seem restless, fidgety, and you are somehow confused, and you realize that behind all this is the thought that in the last pandemic you lost a friend, and this is making you to be overly anxious, such that it's affecting your behavior. So when you have such kind of thoughts that lead to such kind of feelings, that lead to such kind of behaviors, it's important to pause, take a break, and ask yourself, is my behavior in line with my thoughts? And are my thoughts in line with reality? And because most of the time you'll have thoughts that are out of what we presume will happen, or probably what we have learned from a past experience, other than what is actually happening within the reality. Then as can I change in my thoughts, realign my behavior with my reality? Are there certain facts that I need to get so that I can realign my thoughts with my reality? And what are the things I need to do to realign these thoughts with my reality? So when you are stressed out, it's probably impossible to even think about these. And the first thing you need to do is to relax and lower your stress hormones, because when you're very much stressed, what happens is that the part of your brain that helps you to reason out or to make decision shuts down. And when it shuts down, you're likely to resort to unhealthy coping habits such as taking alcohol or self-medicating or other unhelpful habits. So in order to relax and take good care of yourself, you need to tap on the activities that you usually do when you're stressed out. Probably can be singing, taking a bath, taking a shower, going cycling, whatever you usually do, and if you can actually do it within the place that you're working. Then as you probably don't have any healthy coping habits, or you probably like to resort to something else, then you can do some relaxation techniques. We have progressive muscle relaxation. You can easily get that online. Just Google progressive muscle relaxation. I'll get tips on how to do it. You can do some deep breathing and also introduce you to something called APPLE, Apple technique. So it's basically an acronym, but it's the acronym is APPLE, but it also denotes enable. So the first A stands for acknowledgement. Notice and acknowledge the uncertainty as it comes to mind. And as you acknowledge the uncertainty that you're not very sure whether you can get infected here or not, you're not very sure whether you can die, you're not very sure that you can infect people. As you acknowledge that anxiety, you pause and breathe. And once you breathe, pull back. That is, tell yourself, this is just worry talking. There is apparently no need for the unhelpful or not necessary to have such kind of thoughts. And as you pull back, let go of that thought and the feeling that comes with them. If you're thinking that I cannot protect people, let go of that thought and the powerlessness feeling that comes with it. Then explore the present moment, because right now, in this moment, all is well. Like you're healthy, you're breathing, you're not exhibiting any symptoms of probably a disease that you could contract. You are healthy, you're well, probably you talked to your loved ones some few minutes ago or an hour ago and they're well. So in this moment, all is well. And as you do that, breathe in and notice the breathing and the sensations that come with it. Notice also the ground, the environment within you. There are children playing. There are probably some nurses that are cracking a joke over there. Notice what is happening within your environment. As you notice that, shift your attention to something else that is helpful. You may, as this works different for many people, some people may decide to push attention to shift, then they have to do something with their hands, so try to do something different. Others is just in their thoughts, like you can try to just concentrate on something else or to think about something else. So that one also helps. You can integrate some deep breathing exercises, and this involves, first of all, having in mind the self-defeating thought or the negative thought that you're having that is causing you a lot of distress. Then get somewhere where you can sit and you're comfortable. Place one hand on your belly and another one on your chest. And as you breathe, notice how you're breathing. When you are anxious, when you breathe in, your stomach is likely to go in, and when you're breathing out, your stomach to go out. And that means that you're anxious and you're not breathing well. So for deep breathing, for you to breathe well and have relaxation feelings, when you breathe in, your stomach should go out, and when you breathe out, your stomach should go in. And here on your chest, nothing much is happening. So you can do like 3 full breaths, then take a break so that you don't hyperventilate, and you breathe normally, and then again take deep 3 or so deep breaths. And as you do that, note that the thoughts, notice your breathing and your sensation, and let go of the thought that you're having. Some other things that you can do is seek credible information, and also actively seek social support, do some rewarding activities, physical activities, eating healthy, and if this doesn't work, please do seek help. And also you can join a support group. So some few things to remember is that it is normal to feel the way you're feeling in your current situation. Having such feelings is not a reflection of your incapacity or weakness in any way. Anyone going through what you're going through is likely to feel the way you're feeling and even likely to have the thoughts that you're feeling. So stress is normal, and in any case, it's not always a bad thing. Sometimes it can inspire you towards doing things that keep you going at the moment. So it's important either way to manage your social well-being because it reflects on your physical health. So the task for today is to write down a plan of whom you may talk to or where you may go or things that you may do whenever you're feeling overwhelmed. And this plan will help you mitigate any kind of psychological stress. So thank you for listening to this video, and I hope it will help you a lot in your daily activities. Have a lovely time.